अस्ति unit 5 मा थियो. We'll continue that. So हामीले यतिसम्म we've done it, right? So direct writing, avoid long sentences. मैले long sentences को सट्टा short के लेख्न मिल्छ भनेर मैले यहाँ दुईटा picture राखेको थिएँ. So we did till that. So आज चाहिँ we start the new the second part of concise concise communication, right? So direct writing गर्यो. So we start sentence construction, right? So these are all included in concise communication. So concise communication भनेको के हो त? Concise and direct writing is essential. Longer documents takes readers time. So in order to make your document concise, direct, and short, so your document should not be long, it has to be short. So यस्तो गर्नको लागि तिमीले के गर्न सकिन्छ? First is direct writing, second is sentence construction, third is common errors. So these are the things you have to keep in mind. So sentence construction चाहिँ कस्तो हुनुपर्छ त? So careful crafting of sentences is the most important aspect of a technical writer. So careful crafting of sentences. So when you write your document, obviously you don't write one word लेख्दैन है तिमीहरूले के लेख्छौ त? You make paragraphs or you make points, something. It's not just one word thing you write. You have to write sentences. So sentences create गर्नको लागि तिमीले के गर्नुपर्छ त? You have to be careful. As a technical writer, you have to be very careful when you write your sentences. So your writing has to be reader friendly. So तिम्रो sentences, obviously sentence गरेर तिम्रो document पुरा हुन्छ है. So when you write your sentences, when you make your sentences, it has to be reader friendly. कसरी reader friendly त भनेर हामीले अब त्यसको बारेमा पढ्छौ है. So first thing is word order. So word order को भित्र के छ? Use correct words at the right place and right order. So obviously English ma you can't just write whatever you want. You have to use the correct words at the right place and right order. Otherwise, obviously you know that if you don't write the correct words in right order, then तिम्रो त्यो sentence को value, sentence को change. So in order to make your sentences good and meaningful, and obviously you want to let your readers know what you are thinking about. So if you're thinking of something and then you write something else, then के हुन्छ त? तिम्रो readersले बुझ्दैन है त्यो कुरा. So it has to be in order so that the right message comes out of your sentences. So right or wrong. So I've put 4 sentences. So which one is right, which one is wrong, right? So तिमीहरु सबैले हेर है यहाँ. So right or wrong. Now that you have read the manual of target practice, try shooting yourself. So what does this mean? तिमीहरुले तिम्रो manual target practice को manual read गरेपछि try shooting yourself रे. So what does this try shooting yourself mean? Try shooting yourself भनेको त आफूलाई हाना भने जस्तै भयो है. Second sentence here. Practice shooting now that you have read the manual of target practice. So it's what it's saying is practice shooting. So it does not say shoot yourself. So it says shoot gonna say practice gara bhaneko hai. So which one do you think is correct? यो दुईटामा वर्ड अर्डर कस्तो कुन सेन्टेन्स को राम्रो छ 1 or 2 फर्स्ट को राइट हो कि सेकेन्ड को राइट हो confused obviously second is right है मैले अघि भनिसके माथि के लेखेको के भनेको छ त now that you have read the manual of target practice try shooting yourself भनेछ so what the writer is trying to say is तिमीहरुले अब manual target practice को manual पढ्यौ हैन so अब के गर भनेछि आफै shooting गर भनेको तर त्यसलाई ति उले के लेखेछ भने try shooting yourself लेखेछ so try shooting yourself भनेको त यति मात्रै पढ तिमीले हैन so try shooting yourself भनेको के हो आफुलाई हान भने जस्तै भयो नि so obviously this is not correct this is incorrect so the writer has not placed the words in the correct order जबकि यो सेकेन्ड मा practice shooting now that you have read the manual of the target practice so now अब चाहिँ उले राइट लेखेछ कसरी त practice shooting भनेछ यहाँ के लेखेछ त try shooting yourself so practice shooting भनेपछि तिमीले के बुझ्छौ त अब मलाई शूट गर्ने चाहिँ प्र्याक्टिस गर भनेको हो भनेर बुझ्यौ हैन So practice shooting now that you have read the manual of target practice. So this is the correct one. So this is Mathiko is wrong. It says try shooting yourself. Try shooting yourself means afale afalai ana maneko. So that is not correct. Bujhu ni? Our next duita ma जाम है so first के छ write down the procedure of electroplating on a postcard so what is he trying to say is write down the procedure of electroplating on a postcard so उले चाहिँ के भन्न खोजेको भने postcard मा एउटा postcard मा electroplating को procedure लेख भन्न खोजेछ है तर त्यो फर्स्ट मा उले के लेखेछ त write down the procedure of electroplating on a postcard लेखेछ है त्यो भनेर तिमीले के बुझ्न सक्छौ भने procedure of electroplating on a postcard रे so write down the procedure of electroplating on a postcard electroplating चाहिँ postcard मा गरेको जस्तो देखियो है यो मा चाहिँ so electroplating on a postcard भनेपछि electroplating को procedure चाहिँ postcard मा गरेको भनेको यिनीहरुले चाहिँ भन्नाले यो सेन्टेन्स ले चाहिँ तर what was he trying to say he was trying to say that एउटा postcard मा or एउटा पेपर मा electroplating को प्रोसेस लेख भनेको हैन तर because of the sentence because of using the words wrong what this sentence is trying to say is electroplating चाहिँ postcard मा गरेको भनेछ postcard मा लेखेको हैन कि postcard मा गरेको भनेर भनेछ यो सेन्टेन्स ले अब नेक्स्ट सेन्टेन्स ले I think it's the correct one so what is written write down on a postcard the procedure of electroplating so यसले चाहिँ के मेन्सन गरेछ भने write down on a postcard so एउटा postcard मा लेख के लेख्ने त the procedure of electroplating so this sentence looks better than this sentence योमा clearly postcard ma write down on a postcard नै लेखेछ हैन तर जब कि यहाँ के लेखेछ त माथि write down the procedure of electroplating on a postcard. So यो माथिकोले चाहिँ obviously it sounds a bit different. It's sounding like you have to do electroplating भन्ने procedure चाहिँ एउटा postcard मा गर्नुपर्ने जस्तो कुरा गरेछ तर सेकेन्ड सेन्टेन्सले के भनेछ भने प्रोसिड्युर अफ इलेक्ट्रोप्लेटिङ चाहिँ पोस्टकार्डमा लेख भनेको छ है सो obviously which one is correct? The second one is correct. So by using the words अगाडि पछाडि it makes a difference in the sentences. सबैले बुझ्यो बुझ्यो सबैले So that's how you have to make sure that you use the words in a correct order. Postcard चाहिँ यहाँ लास्टमा लेखेको र यो बीचमा लेखेको चाहिँ एकदमै डिफरेन्ट मिनिङ दिएको छ है यो सेन्टेन्सलाई सेम थिङ विथ द फर्स्ट वान शूटिङ चाहिँ योमा लास्टमा लेखेको र योमा फर्स्टमा लेखेको इट्स मेकिङ अ ह्युज डिफरेन्स इन द सेन्टेन्स एन्ड अब यो सेन्टेन्सले के भन्न खोजेछ भनेर इट्स मेकिङ अ भेरी ह्युज डिफरेन्स तलको सेन्टेन्स भन्दा पनि माथिको सेन्टेन्स आई थिंक यू विल अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड मोर नाउ दैट यू हैव रेड द मैनुअल अफ टार्गेट प्रैक्टिस ट्राई शूटिङ योरसेल्फ सो obviously हामीले के बुझ्छ भने चाहिँ obviously it's not trying to say आफूलाई हान भनेको आफूलाई शूट गर भनेको होइन जस्तो obviously हामीले थिंक गरिहाल्छ कमन सेन्सले पनि हैन बट when you just read this sentence, it does not look right, right? So it's better to put practice shooting now that you have read the manual of, manual of target practice. So I hope तिमीहरुले मैले के भन्न खोजेको बुझ्यौ होला यो दुईटा सेन्टेन्स पढ है आफैले Try shooting yourself र practice shooting मा के डिफरेन्स छ So त्यही भएर with your sentences you have to always make sure you use the words in the correct way. So first was word order, and so use correct words in the right place and right order. So you have to always make sure whatever word you're using, it has to be in the correct order. Otherwise, it gives a different meaning to the sentence. Second, sir, use lists. So obviously, I've already told you guys, always make your sentences clear and short. So main thing you have to use to make your document short is by using lists. Lists भनेको like I've used ... bullets or A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, anything, right? So very useful to shorten length of sentences in technical writing. So by using lists, it's going to make your documents shorter. मैले अब suppose मैले यो presentation मा पनि मैले if I wanted I could have written sentences पुरै paragraph लेख्न नि सक्छ है मैले when I'm trying to present this unit to you. I can just write full sentences and just read from those sentences. But obviously as teachers we don't do that because kinamane it obviously it makes you guys bored. It does not look good, main thing. And this तिमीहरु त्यो खर्र खर्र पढ्नलाई it's boring है तिमीहरु obviously तिमीहरु मेरो audience हो अहिले हैन. So in order to make you guys more interested in this unit, in this class, मैले as well as other teachers ले के गर्छ भने we use lists, we use bullets. So it helps to shorten length of the sentences. So by converting sentences into lists, information can be given in short. So मैले यो slide मा पनि I've made short sentences with the help of a list or a bullet. So it's useful. So they are easier to understand and remember. Obviously, when your document is short, when your document has lists, then it's easier to understand and more importantly, it is easier to remember. Suppose when you are going for exams, मैले यो slides तिमीहरुलाई दिन्छु हैन त्यो slides तिमीहरुलाई दिन्छु अनि त्यसपछि तिमीले योबाट पढ्छौ सो पढ्दाखेरि तिमीले लिस्ट देख्छौ हैन सो लिस्ट बाट पढ्न is better to understand as well as remember than reading and remembering whole paragraphs है त्यो त as a student तिमीहरुलाई थाहा नै होला so it's always easier to remember if something is in a list, if something is a bit shorter than paragraphs. So that's why it is always better to use lists. So list with bullets has no specific order. So when you're putting bullets like this, ... खालको or anything, अहिले त arrow के हुने हुन्छ है सबै कुरा हुन्छ Microsoft Word मा. So whenever you use bullets like this, there's no specific order. So this order which I've put these things, this is not in any specific order. So it's not like this is step 1, this is step 2. So also this is the most important one, this is the second most important one, and this is the least important one. So this is all same. So no specific order. They are all equally important, equally they have to be remembered, right? So यति मात्र remember गरेर पुग्छ माथिको मात्रै भन्ने हैन है so everything has to be remembered, everything has to be followed, so no specific order. Next list अर्को टाइपको लिस्ट के हुन्छ भने list with numbers. So whenever you're using list with numbers, order needs to be followed. So when you have put 1, 2, 3, 4, then there has to be a order. So 1 ma step 1, 2 ma step 2. त्यसरी you give numbers to them. So whenever you're writing something normally, then it's always better to use bullets. Right? Bullets is the most used. They would avoid using numbers. Only use them when you have something एउटा step wise के लेख्नु छ भने मात्र numbers use गरेको राम्रो है अरु बेलामा always use bullets. So avoid long lists. Do not just write lists in your documents, right? suppose you are writing a document and then अब short बनाउँछु sentence अनि clear बनाउँछु sentence भनेर list मात्र लेख्ने हैन. So avoid including more than 10 items in the list. So if there's more than 10 items, then your list will look bad. So एकदमै धेरै भयो भने पनि it's going to annoy your readers. So if more required, divide the list. So if obviously if there's एकदमै compulsory नै छ list मा लेख्नु पर्ने कुराहरु छ भने you can divide the list. कसरी divide गर्ने त यो भित्र यो पर्छ भनेर 10 वटा लेख्यो हैन अनि अर्को point मा यो कुराहरु आउँछ भनेर 10 वटा point लेख्ने 10 वटा list लेख्ने. So त्यसरी लेख्न सकिन्छ. But सबै कुरा 100 वटा कुरा एउटा लिस्टमा एउटै लिस्टमा लेख्न is it does not look good, है. So list को बारेमा यति नै भयो. C मा third point of sentence construction, emphasize most important. So whatever is the most important thing in your sentences, त्यसलाई चाहिँ के गर्नुपर्छ त always emphasize them. So how can you do that? Place the main information in your sentences at the end. So how do you emphasize the most important thing in your sentences is by placing the main information at the end. अब त्यो next 2 points चाहिँ के छ भने त्यो example हो है. First sentence मा चाहिँ the performance of the camera will be superb in all function modes. So the performance of the camera will be superb in all function modes लेखेछ है. So from this sentence what you can think of is the most important thing it's trying to say is function modes ko kura. So if you're trying to give more emphasis on functions, then your sentence has to be like this. So performance of camera will be superb in all function modes. So if your main important topic is function modes, then it's a lekha. But next sentence. So in all function modes, the performance of the camera will be superb. So if your main important thing you are trying to tell your readers is the camera ko barema, so performance of the camera ko barema cha bhane timle यसरी लेख्न सकिन्छ. So in all function modes, the performance of the camera will be superb. So यसरी लेख्ने. So anyway, whatever is the most important thing you want to tell your readers, your audience, it has to be in the end.